Hi, I'm Duke. I'm here for Video Game Hour Live. I'm here with Earl from the Left 4 Dead series, most notably as Lewis.
What's up? What's up?
All right, so my question for you is, how did you get your start as a voice actor in particular? How did you get the job of Lewis?
As a voice actor, I guess, I'm technically just like an actor in general. I got a 4-year degree at Cornish College of the Arts. Giving a shout out to Cornish, what up? And so, I primarily got like a theater background. And but how I got the my first voice acting gig, God, I think it was for a game called Casino Empire. So your agent calls you and they just go in and, okay, go ahead and read. And you're like, what? Okay. And then that was how the first one happened. But how I got Lewis was, it's pretty much the same thing. My agent called, and actually at the time, I think I went into her office and did the recording. But the thing is, I didn't know that Lewis was black. None of the black dudes, none of us knew, because we didn't know what he looked like. They just said, okay, come in, and if you don't see it, you just assume that it's a white dude, so you just read it. And then they called me a couple days later and was like, could you come back and read it again? They wanted to know if we got any black dudes in the agency. And this time, like Lewis, at the time, he had on like a vest, he had like a cigar, he had like this like messed up nappy ass hair. Can I say ass?
You can say whatever you want.
All right, cool. And so, so I had to audition again, because the first time the line was, when all this is over, I'm going back to my old life. And then when they showed me what he was looking like, he didn't look like he does now, but I was like, yeah, when all this is over, I'm going back to my old life. But then they ended up having him talk kind of like I do anyway. So, but that was my Left 4 Dead experience.
Yeah. How easy is it for you to get into character for just any character? How easy is it for you to switch between voices?
Well, what, for me personally, like if I have a little information, especially if they can show me, like, if it's a video game, if I know what he looks like and they give me a little bit of character description or something like that, then I'll try to find something. And then if they're like, yeah, that one, that's cool, then it's kind of like that. But with Left 4 Dead, they actually wanted me. They was like, until I got into the studio, I thought Lewis was gonna sound something like this. But then they was like, no, man, we want him to kind of sound like you do. I said, oh, okay, cool. So that's like when I get excited, like me, Earl, I kind of sound like Lewis in real life. Be like, oh, damn, what was that? Oh, so yeah, that's how it goes for me.
Were there any lines in particular that you had a lot of trouble with getting just right for them, or was everything just pretty easy for you?
Well, there would be some times when, like I have to ask a question, or they're trying to explain it to me to get, so I can do it the way they want. I mean, I don't know if I can remember the exact specific line, right now. So, yeah, until I walked into the room, until they said it'd make him sound like you, and it depends on what I'm doing. Like right now, in Seattle, I got like a Seattle Mariners, like the baseball team campaign going, and I'm like a talking seat, like I'm a seat from the baseball stadium from Safeco Field, and so like that, they send it to you, like the copy, and they'll tell you, oh, we want it to be like the young urban guy, and we want to kind of a little bit make him sound like Tracy Morgan. And so then you're like, okay, well, how do I do it, make it still me, but not imitate Tracy Morgan? But, that's a lot of stuff like that. We'll get it, and they'll describe, make it sound like this guy, or, yeah, like that. I don't know where that voice came from, where I get to make it sound like it's, I guess that's more like generic white man voice. hey, no, but sorry.
You're fairly famous for the Lewis. How often do you get asked to say things like pills here, or?
Well, it's a trip because, a lot of people don't know what I look like. So, but, like when I'm somewhere like this, then not quite so often as, like if somebody comes to my website or something, and then they'll say like pills here, or send me an email or something. But here so far, like maybe 3 times only, somebody say something, on the way back here, I think the guy wanted me to say something, but not a ton, But people usually say it to me if they find out who I am, and they be like, "Oh, pills here," I'll be like, "Yeah." So about like that.
What's your favorite line from the Left 4 Dead series?
It is the one where it goes, "When all this is over, Bill, Zoe, I'm giving you both jobs. Francis, I'm gonna teach your ass how to read." That's my favorite one. Chilling with my boy Duke, the Duke of Earl. Wait a minute. That's me. I'm the Duke of Earl. Like, you're the Duke, and I'm Earl. We the Duke of Earl. Holla.